Yeah, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Only One KDB and I'm back with another video. In today's video we got the most disturbing things caught on Ring doorbells. Now this is about to be an interesting video, I already know. But before we get to the channel, before we get to the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button because it helps me get into the algorithm. I'm not the biggest YouTuber on the platform, but I'm trying to get there though. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me, please. And hit that notification bell. We about to get to it. No more talking. Let's get it. This video is 32 minutes long. That is crazy work.
Was created in 2013 by Jamie Siminoff.
Doorbell.
He even appeared on an episode of Shark Tank where he was asking for a deal from the sharks in front of him. The idea was a doorbell with a camera on it that allows users to see and speak to anyone standing in front of the camera, simply by using their phone. They weren't too fond of the idea and he ended up walking out with 0 deals. The next year, the company was renamed to Ring and in 2018 was acquired by Amazon for approximately $1 billion. And yes, while this is a story of an underdog who appeared on Shark Tank, this product planted a seed for hundreds of millions of events to be caught on camera. And today, we'll be talking about the disturbing ones. From kidnappings to security breaches to clowns carrying weapons to even whatever this is.
What the hell?
We'll be talking about
he was licking the bell?
Things caught on Ring cameras. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't even worry about it. I promise I'll earn your subscription by the end of this video.
Let's get it.
Without further ado, let's get started.
Yeah.
Possible kidnapping in Limer Park. This video was captured by a Ring doorbell camera on November 12, 2019. In a clearly desperate call for help, a woman screams and shouts, "Help me, somebody help me." Seemingly unsure about what was going on, the homeowner steps out to the front porch and watches from a distance. Soon after, a vehicle, suspected to be a 4-door white Prius, zooms past with the woman still calling for help until they're out of earshot. And right at the beginning of the video, a man can be heard saying, "I'm sorry," over and over again. This happened in Limer Park, 3800 block of 3rd Avenue at about 11 p.m. And because of the chilling nature of the video and how far it traveled through social media, a day later on the 13th, the LAPD opened up an investigation into a possible kidnapping situation. Detectives went and canvassed the area. An officer, Mike Lopez, told the media they couldn't find evidence of a crime, but they were still out there for hours, going door to door, trying to see if any other Ring cameras on the block had captured any additional thing about the incident. According to their report, the woman was only identified as a quote female, black with dark braided hair, and she was believed to have been in the front passenger seat of the car. The aggressor in the driver's seat was described as a black male. The police also stated that the witnesses saw her hair being pulled backward as she was screaming. Also that there was a plastic wrap over the front passenger side window, most likely from a previous traffic collision. Some of the neighbors who spoke to news crews also added in how terrifying the whole thing had been. Strange though is how nobody from the neighbors to the police had no idea what happened. It wasn't even established to if whether or not she was from the area.
Did they find her?
Did, however, ask for anyone with any new information about the incident to come forward, but it looks like no one ever did. The only new development in this case was that officers later identified the car, initially suspected to be a Prius, as a Toyota Matrix, a model between the years 2003 and 2008.
Damn, they didn't even
Actual
find her?
kidnapping in Fort Worth, Texas. In May of 2019, at around 6:30 p.m., a Ring doorbell camera captured this incident where an 8-year-old, Salem Sabaka, gets kidnapped while out on a walk with her mother. As the homeowner walks out to see what's happening, the camera shows the chilling moment when Sabaka is grabbed. Her mother is thrown onto the ground, and in a clearly desperate try, she attempts to run after the car while begging for help from anyone within earshot. This happened in Fort Worth, Texas, and as soon as the authorities were notified, a statewide Amber Alert was issued and an investigation was set up. Then, realizing the gravity of the situation, everyone in the neighborhood was happy to join in on the search, with the police circulating a picture and description of the suspect's vehicle and also sharing a photo of what Sabaka was wearing on that day, including a short description of her. This collective effort soon paid off because thankfully, just a few hours later, she was found and the suspect, 51-year-old Michael Webb, arrested. Apparently, Jeff King, a local pastor, together with his friend, had spoken to a detective who told them to search parks and hotels first. At around 2:30 a.m., 8 hours or so after the kidnapping, King found the car, the one the police had shared images of at a nearby hotel, Wood Spring Suites. This was about 10 miles from where Sabaka had been taken. Armed with the new tip from King, Fort Worth police officers immediately sprang into action and rescued the girl, even sharing footage of the exact moment they got to her. Luckily, she had been unhurt and got reunited with her family.
Okay, good.
Lots of accolades, of course, going to King. Now, a mind-blowing fact about this case is that just a few hours before King had found the suspect's car parked at the hotel, the police had apparently visited the same hotel, spoke to that man, and had found nothing. Anyway, Webb got sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. It also turned out that he had an extensive criminal history, having been charged in 14 crimes that happened either in Smith or Gregg counties since the mid-1980s. Among others, these crimes include burglary, evading arrest, making terror-like threats, and even assaulting a woman using a knife in 2018.
He looked crazy like a motherfucker. 1980 is crazy. He been doing shit since back then.
Though for that assault crime, he had been let go since the victim failed to show up in court several times. Now, while the girl Sabaka was found, as Richard Vance, a Smith County prosecutor, said, it's unimaginable the sort of pain she was put through, even with those hours with that random man.
Damn.
8-year-old's Ring camera hacked. In what would absolutely be a nightmare to any parent, in December 2019, a Ring camera owned by a Mississippi family captured this video where a strange man hacks into the camera, situated in their daughter's room, and starts taunting her, even encouraging her to do destructive stuff. The first thing that is heard is creepy music. It was Tiny Tim's rendition of Through the Tulips. You know, tiptoe through the tulips. Yeah, that creepy song. That's what that song is playing bro. Through the kid's Ring camera. He also started playing some banging noises. Alyssa LeMay, the daughter, confused as to where the sound is coming from, is seen trying to look around. She'd been in the hallway and will later explain that coming to the bedroom, she thought it was her sister making these strange noises, but then that was far from it. This is what could be heard coming from the Ring speaker.
Who is that?
I'm your best friend. I'm Santa Claus.
What the hell?
I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend?
Terrified, she calls out, "Who is that?" And the guy watching her responds with, "I'm your best friend, Santa Claus." This obviously spooks Alyssa even further, as she now calls for her mom. The voice continues taunting her about being Santa Claus before trying to get her to do things. Specifically, he said, what's the secret word? And then he says, say the N-word with a hard R. So, that just tells you the type of kid that fucking hacked into the camera, man. You would think... Yeah, man, it's just so almost predictable. Yeah, let's keep going. Luckily, before the 5-minute long ordeal could go any further, her dad, who had been in the house, intervened, taking off the batteries from the camera. Later explaining the incident to the media, Alyssa's mom, Ashley LeMay, said it had been distressing even watching back the video. She had a gut feeling that the hacker could have been someone who knew the family or was at least very close by. Ashley also admitted that they had not put on two-factor authentication for their accounts. Ring ended up investigating the situation and confirmed that this wasn't a compromise on Ring security or a data breach. Instead, it was likely the result of a weak password and weak security measures on the family's part. But yeah, if you were listening to this story and were like, oh my god, I have a Ring camera, it could get hacked. It's like, no, I mean, just have a good password, have two-factor authentication, and don't share your passwords. Change your password every, I don't know, 6 months. Yeah, no one's gonna hack into your camera and tell you to say the N-word with a hard R, or tell you they're Santa Claus or something like that. But still, it was a rather unnerving incident, especially for an 8-year-old girl. Hey guys, Tough from the future here.
Hey,
I'm
what's
currently
good,
sick.
my boy?
I don't know if you could tell. Actually, no, you can't tell because I'm super cool. But I just want to let you guys know, make sure to leave a like. This is my reminder, all right, for you guys.
Make sure y'all like the video, man.
Do the video. I really do appreciate when you guys click the like button. I keep saying that. That's really it. Let's continue with the video. Break-in via pretend DoorDash. In a very recent disturbing incident in March of 2023, a Ring camera captured a couple of people attempting to invade a home in Montgomery County by using food delivery as a leeway. As seen here, a woman pretends to be a DoorDash delivery driver and repeatedly knocks on the door of the home, which is located in the Harmony subdivision area. She looks like she's trying to see something on her phone and then goes back to knocking, even attempting to peek inside the house. All this while 4 people try to break in through the backyard, and they can be seen running across the yard at some point. Now, fake delivery burglaries are already scary by themselves. What's really creepy about the situation is that the woman in the video was lingering around the home for about 40 minutes from 1:20 a.m. to 2 a.m. The person inside the home, the homeowner's sister-in-law, later told the media that it had been just her and her nephew inside, and they even heard the commotion outside while the whole thing was going on. She was also able to identify the female suspect as having a large flower tattoo on her right thigh and a floral one on her wrist too. This can be seen on the Ring camera as well. Now, while the group apparently caused some damage to the external part of
what the hell she keep ringing the doorbell for, man? Obviously ain't nobody coming to the goddamn door. Get the fuck out of here. Setting motherfuckers up, trying to distract her and whoever in the house to come to the door so them motherfuckers can get in through the back. Man, you are something else, lady. You know that?
They never
Shame
managed to
on
get
you.
in, and witnesses said they drove off in a dark-colored sedan. The homeowner's sister-in-law also emphasized that while the thieves didn't take anything, they sure took away the peace and sense of security that had been there before. The incident also left neighbors spooked, particularly because this was set up as a DoorDash delivery. One resident explained that everyone in the area loves using DoorDash. The sentiment there is that there's truly no way of knowing who you're gonna open.
Yeah, I would have stopped using DoorDash. If I want to get something to eat, nigga, I'm going by my goddamn self. I ain't ordering DoorDash no more after that. They try to backdoor my ass. They trying to set me up to get my house broken into. Hell nah. She should have got her fucking DoorDash account deactivated. I would have told on her like a motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker, you getting fired. Fuck wrong with you. You ain't gonna be allowed on the DoorDash app no more. So have fun. Trying to make ends
if
meet.
you're expecting a delivery driver. And even the police recognize that, as they advise no one should open their door to any delivery service unless they were expecting such a service. The police also mentioned that legitimate DoorDash drivers would have no problem leaving the food outside, with no need to open the door. Scary clowns. Alright, so if I'm going to talk about these clowns, I feel like I should mention that this was part of the 2016 clown craze.
2016. I remember the clowns, man. They was going crazy. It was all over Facebook. This was back when everybody used to be on Facebook. Like, it was crazy back then.
I was freshman year in high school. In 2016, I was leaving middle school, entering high school, and I remember this. I remember it clear as day. Y'all, I'm 22, alright? I'm not that old. I'm not old, bro. 22 is not old. 22 is not old, bro. Y'all gonna call me old head. It's because y'all like 15 and shit. Whatever. That's not the point. Hey, all my 20-year-olds, let me know in the comments y'all watch me, because I have faith that I have an older audience. 20-year-old, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, whatever. I know y'all watch me. Please let me know. Anyway, so basically, it was kind of like a trend. It was one of the weirdest trends, actually, where people would dress up in these clown costumes. I'm pretty sure it was October 2016, and literally just wait to be taken pictures of or make people run away from them. I mean, it was really it. It was kind of risky on your end if you wanna. Oh, I'm gonna dress up as a clown.
Bro,
It's
so many people was making clown pages on Facebook. It was so annoying. Like, it was. The clowns was everywhere. I'm not gonna lie. They tried to say it was clowns in my city, but we never seen them. We never seen no fucking clowns in the city. This city too goddamn dangerous for the clowns to be running around. They been and got their ass shot. But real shit though, like, there was no clowns there. There was people making clown pages though.
You are risking getting beat up by, someone who wants to impress a group of girls or something. Yeah, so that was a 2016 little trend. I wanted to mention that. Clowns can be lovely, but as captured by this Ring camera in Toledo, Ohio, they, or rather pretend clowns, can be pretty creepy too. This happened back in November of 2016, and as seen in the video, a clown approaches what looks like a front door while donning a zombie-like walking style. Even scarier is that they're carrying something that looks like a machete, which they hold up in full view of the camera. The clown walks all the way to the door, peeks around, then rings the bell, and disappears back into the darkness of the night. Not many details are available for this incident, which sort of makes it even creepier. Like I said before, this was hopefully just a random teenager or young adult playing a joke on someone. I would hope it wasn't actually a murderer who's the new clown killer or something. Now, this is just one incident that was captured on camera, but I also have another one to show you. Yes, it's also another clown caught on the Ring camera, but I would say this is a little creepier because this is just breaking into someone's house with an actual weapon. So this one took place in a home in Texas. It was peeping into windows and trying to open doors. The video first appeared on LiveLeak with the original poster attaching the caption, "This morning I noticed my gate was open. I checked my surveillance cameras and found someone in a clown costume was trying to get into my house. I'm sure we would all be dead today if he was able to get in." This happened at around 2:25 a.m. and just as in the first video, the clown here is carrying a weapon, a knife, that is clearly visible to the camera. They tried the first door before walking around and trying a different door, then a gate which opens, and then more doors. The clips of course spread fast due to its creepy nature, and while some dismissed it as a staged thing, media reported that it was something that law enforcement was taking seriously given the clown menace that had been experienced at the time, including where a couple of clowns in Greenville County, South Carolina, had tried to lure children into the woods by offering them large sums of money. The clown trend had begun as sort of a joke, but then turned into a whole whole thing where clowns were chasing people with knives and machetes,
Yeah, it was getting
brandishing
serious.
guns, and other similar bizarre things, including hanging around in graveyards and remote roadsides. Like I said before, this has to probably be one of the dumbest trends. It's almost like wearing a t-shirt that just says shoot me. It's just like, what is the goal here? Like, you don't even get clout from it. They didn't even have like their @ on their shirt or anything. Follow me on Instagram. Like, it was so random. Yeah, I didn't understand that trend when it was going on, but the next one we're about to talk about might actually be a little weirder, though less disturbing. Let's head on to that one.
Let's get it.
Fake kidnapping in Albuquerque. On the night of June 14th, 2022, this video was captured by a Ring camera. Initially, people thought what they were seeing was a 10-year-old kid being chased and beaten by a group of adults, but that would all soon change. We'll come back to that, but first, right as the car pulls over, the victim can be heard saying, "I'm only 10, several times, as they get chased around. And as they run, they can be heard saying, "I have to go home to my parents." That was of course alarming, and the video quickly got shared around. First appearing on Neighbors by Ring, which is just Ring's community app where people can share things that are going on in their community, and they can provide their Ring footage, or they don't have to, they could just type out anything. Either way, it's a community app for the community. The original poster on Neighbors was sort of asking if anyone was missing a 10-year-old, and stating that they had captured them getting beat by several people in the Coulter and Washington area. Following the uproar, the Albuquerque Police Department got involved and began investigating, starting off by requesting the public for information about the two cars. One, a red or orange hatchback or SUV, and the other, a 1990s black BMW. After that, it wasn't long before they arrested 31-year-old Sharian Flores for faking a kidnapping situation. Yes, what everyone thought was a 10-year-old boy was actually a 31-year-old woman. And not just that, it turns out that Flores was a wanted person. There were warrants out for her arrest over attempted auto burglaries and an assault against.
If it was warrants out for your arrest, why the hell would you fake a kidnapping? That's so stupid. Why would she do that? People are so dumb nowadays, bro. I don't get it. I guess it ain't for me to get, I guess.
Teenager. These things apparently happened before what could be seen in the Ring video. And even worse, her criminal history was quite extensive, going as far back as 15 years and including things like shoplifting, car theft, drug possession, and aggravated assault. Anyway, what had given her away to the police? Well, a witness that saw the video told the police that they knew Flores and they were pretty confident that was her in the video. Now, in addition to all of that, and maybe justifiably, the police received quite some heat for their slow response to the whole thing. Why? Well, David Davidson, the guy who called 911 about it, and also complained that help didn't come until after several hours, didn't know that what he was watching on his Ring camera wasn't a real 10-year-old in danger. To him, it was just a case of the Albuquerque Police Department refusing to prioritize a case involving a child screaming at the top of their lungs. A pretty bizarre incident overall. Vintage.
Alright, that's gonna do it. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm not watching this whole 30 minutes. If y'all want me to do a part 2 though, I'll do that for y'all. But we about to get out of here. Shout out to Tuv YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all smash that like button on my video too, and subscribe to me and hit that notification bell. We about to get out of here. Hope y'all boys enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I'm out of here, bruh.